everyone, I'm Andy. So since December is beginning and everybody's gearing up for Christmas, I wanted to take today to talk about the other winter holidays and some problems with people's perceptions of them. Especially in more recent years, we've been trying really hard to be inclusive. And that's a nice sentiment. And I mean, it's good that we're trying, but in some ways that effort to be inclusive is actually a little more offensive than doing nothing at all. Christmas is probably the most important religion of the Christian religion. I mean, they even sound alike. Although the way that it's celebrated in America, has nothing to do with Christianity at all, which a lot of people are against, but I'm really happy about because I don't like religious holidays, and I like the Christmas spirit, but without, God and things. The problem is that if you don't celebrate Christmas, people either completely ignore your religion, or they try. Yes, let's talk about Hanukkah and Kwanzaa. These are not particularly important holidays in their given religion. Are there any songs about Passover? I don't think so. Or Yom Kippur? Hanukkah is not that important a holiday, and yet at the library we have a whole collection of Hanukkah books and none for actually important Jewish holidays. I'm guilty too. I'm not sure what the most important Jewish holidays are. I know that there's Passover, and I think that Yom Kippur is Jewish, but I might be being really offensive right now, so I'm really sorry. America is just so Christian-centric, which is funny because they were founded on the idea of anyone can follow any religion, and then they just kind of failed. But I mean, at least we don't have a church of state. Because we're so Christian-centric, we then assume that other religions' most important holidays must also be when the Christians' most important holidays are. I'm not even Christian, not at all. I'm against Christianity, and yet I only celebrate Christian holidays. Everybody in a government job would get Christmas off, which for someone who follows a different religion and doesn't celebrate Christmas, it's just cool, this random day in December where I can't go outside because everything's closed. How great! But they don't get their important holidays off unless they have to request them, and in a lot of jobs that is very difficult to get through. So if you don't celebrate Christmas, could you tell me in the comments whether you find our efforts to be inclusive kind or offensive? Because I tend to feel they're actually kind of offensive to just be oh look, you have a holiday around the same time that we do. Let's pretend to celebrate it. But to just ignore the actually important holidays. And I'm curious whether you feel the same way. I don't want to minimize the Christmas spirit at all because I think it's wonderful and I love how people are so happy around Christmas. But I really think that we should be thinking about how people who don't celebrate Christmas might be feeling, and even when we try to be inclusive, that might not be helping actually. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please let me know by giving it a like or a comment. If you want to see more videos like this one, you can subscribe by clicking right here. If you want to check out my Nano vlog, then you can check that out right here. And if you want to watch my last video on why we shouldn't try to convert people to our religions, you can check that out right down here. That's all for today. Bye! Problems with people. Problems with people, yes.